And welcome in. The 103rd Michigan Open is in the books. You're looking at the 18th of the beautiful Bear, the challenging Bear. Windy today, rain delay, but Brett White fought through it all. We talked with him a couple days ago. He was the first round leader by 1, second round leader by 3, third round leader by 1, and then he won it 5 clear of the field today at 12 under in crazy conditions. And Brett White of Caledonia, what a story. 3 years ago this week, he released from the hospital from a serious brain infection, has fought all the way back, and has won the 103rd Michigan Open. Almost, in a way, going away. Alex Scott, local Traverse City boy, Scott Hebert student, who's won this tournament 6 times. He finished in second at 7 under. But what a day, what a tournament. What an experience up here, as it always is. My 3rd year in a row covering this. I love it up here. The staff here at Grand Traverse, the Michigan PGA, Tom McGee, my man. We actually, I don't have video of this. I wish I did. But more important to talk about, with Brett White and see what's going on with him, the champion of this. But I did play the Lesson McGee Leach Michigan Open from the Tips Challenge while this tournament was still going on, and they were finishing at 6, 7, 8 holes left. The league groups did. Me and Jeff Lesson and Tom McGee, the longtime director of golf here, played numbers 3, 4, 5, and 6, set my total at 29. Missed it by 1. Missed a 5-footer, 5-foot putt on the 6th, the par 5. But I had some good shots, a lot of fun though. But this tournament is just an incredible experience. It's so pure. Golf is in such a great spot right now with all the COVID nonsense going on. People are getting out there, they're playing, and obviously to have this tournament with both amateurs and professionals was really, really special. And, let's take a look at what it looks like as Brett White, who missed the long birdie putt, but obviously didn't need it as he came up the 18th and putted for the championship here. This is what it looks like. And there you have it, a proud father who was on the bag for him. His father caddying for him, and Brett actually caddied for his sister on the Symetra Tour a couple weeks ago. She won, and guess what? He's leaving tomorrow to go to South Bend and get on the bag again for his sister. What a kid, what a family. First lefty to win this Michigan Open at least since 1950, and maybe ever. We don't know, because as my man Greg Johnson from the Michigan PGA, the media relations director, said there's no one really alive from back then that can verify if someone won this tournament as a lefty. But here is the man of the hour, Brett White from Caledonia, the 27-year-old, after winning the Michigan Open, that $16,000 check, which definitely helps you travel and try to work your way onto the bigger tours. Here is him after he won at -12. Here we go, the comeback kid from Caledonia, Brett White. We talked a couple days ago when you were the leader after the second round, leader after the 3rd round, wire to wire, Michigan Open champion, with the father and family looking out. It's got to feel good.
Yeah, it does feel good. I got off to a really hot start. I think I had a couple chances to put it away in the 2nd and 3rd round, or at least, build my lead, but I guess I waited till today. So I played really solid today. Extremely happy with how I controlled the ball and stayed in it, and I was very calm out there all day.
Yeah, we talked a couple of days ago. I asked you, what do? You have the 2nd round lead. There's a lot of golf left to go, and you said you stay calm, you play your game. What was it for you to be able to not just play as well as you did, but we're looking right here at 12 under. You're pretty clear of the field going into today.
I just tried to stick to my game plan. Just worry about the next shot, and I knew, even though you get out to a good start out here, you really can't ever relax because, the bunkers, it's a miss here is very penal. I mean, I made a double today on 9. All of a sudden, I had a 3-shot lead. It went down to a 2 or 1-shot lead or something like that. I mean, and I snapped right back, snapped out of it, and made ripped off 3 birdies in a row on 10, 11, and 12 to kind of give me that cushion back. But you just never can really relax. You always have to be focused on the next shot.
We talked the other day, your father's on the bag. He's right over there.
Yeah.
Is he getting 10%? That's the standard deal, right?
Yeah, he'll get 10%. Heck yeah, he will. He earned it.
What does it mean to have
It means a lot. My last win, he wasn't in town, so to have him on the bag for a win, it definitely means a lot.
Heck of a time. Listen, it's all in the family. I know next week you're going to South Bend to caddy for your sister who won 2 weeks ago with you on the bag. Tomorrow?
No rest for the first round. Tomorrow's their first round, so she tees off at 8:26 in South Bend, so I got a little bit of a road trip. But yeah, she won 2 weeks ago on the Symetra Tour in her first start. I was on the bag, so I figured, I'll help her out, caddy for her, keep her going. So she's on a heater, and I guess I caddied for her on the win. I tried to one-up her. So
it's got to go back to back now.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you're the first lefty to win this tournament, at least since 1950, maybe the first ever.
Right.
And can you play righty, but because of hockey, you went to the lefty?
I can swing it okay, lefty or righty. I might be able to break 100, but I golfed, or I played hockey lefty, and that was my first sport, and it's just the same move, so I stuck with it ever since. I'm like Phil Mickelson in the fact that he's a lefty, but I write with my right hand, I throw with my right, so similar in that sense.
Well, it's working for you both. Last one for you. What's next for you? I know it's been a crazy year. We talked about it the other day, but this is a huge win, 103rd Michigan Open champion. What's that coming up next for you?
Next event I'm signed up for is the Nevada State Open in November, but I'll probably try and get on the All Pro Tour. There's a tournament in Kansas in September, and then there's one in Lufkin, Texas in October, and probably both of those.
Heck of a performance, Brett. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Big Eagle Pride, Eastern Michigan Eagle Pride.
Eastern Michigan, go Eagles.
Nothing but the best.
Yeah,
Appreciate it. Good stuff. There he is, Brett White. Great stuff from Brett White. And like I said, it's just an incredible story. He's going to be on the bag for his sister tomorrow. He was on his bag for his sister a couple weeks ago on the Symetra Tour. She won. Now he won to get a one-upper. Now the sister probably wants to try to one-up him and win 2 tournaments in the last few weeks on the Symetra Tour. And that's a serious level of competition as well. What a family, and the dad being here, and be able to celebrate and be on the bag for his son. That is fantastic. So congrats to Brett White. You saw him holding up the trophies during that interview there, the $16,000 check. And for those of you that don't know this level of golf, these are guys that are playing a lot on the mini tours that, Donnie Trosper I caught up with from Michigan State, who qualified in back-to-back weeks on the PGA Tour in those Monday qualifiers. It's guys like that trying to make a living at playing golf. And 16 grand's a lot of money. I know second place Alex got the little boy from Traverse City. He got $11,000. That can help you for a long time. These guys are doing the best they can to make it and live that dream. So very cool stuff for Brett White, going wire to wire. And as far as we know, the first lefty since 1950. I think maybe the first lefty ever. They didn't even start making left-handed clubs until 40, 50 years ago in many spots. So he could be the first lefty of all time. Got some comments here from Facebook users. Awesome, go EMU. This is Eric Joseph, who I actually sent a picture of the White family that I took, who was sending messages all day. I did make that reference for you. Fly, Eagles, fly. Very, very cool stuff. Now, there was an almost 2-hour lightning delay earlier today. So I was planning on having tournament director Justin Phillips, who has done an incredible job for years running this tournament. He's one of the best tournament directors in the country at any level. I wanted to have him on now, but there was way too much going on. So I sat down with him earlier today during that rain delay. Here's my man, Justin Phillips, the longtime tournament director of the Michigan Open. Actually, that's not what I wanted. I apologize. Kind of dealing with the sun here, and that's why I love it. But nothing like being here at the Bear. That is for sure. Here is Justin Phillips, tournament director of the Michigan Open. And Dan Leach live here for the 103rd Michigan Open, and I'm joined by none other than the J-Man, the king of the Jays, long-time Michigan Open tournament director Justin Phillips. I know it's a little windy here, but you look great, and what a tournament so far.
It's been great, Dan. We just got everybody back on the golf course. 2-hour weather delay today from 11:40 to 1:40. 40. So skies are clear now. Should make for a great finish. We're happy to get everybody back on the course.
Yeah, Justin, let's talk about this tournament, and I can't stress this enough. And, these are not easy events to put on, but to a T, whether it's the volunteers, whether it's your man Kevin Helm, whether it's all the people here for the Michigan PGA, they all swear by the amazing job that you do. I think you're a very humble guy, so I think you know this. But it's not easy to put this tournament on. Tell everyone from your perspective what this tournament means to you, and obviously on the hours and hours of preparation you put in.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's the one that one of the ones I most look forward to putting on because it is such a big event. It's almost like a PGA Tour event. So it's a team effort working with our staff, our volunteers, most importantly the staff here at Grand Traverse, the grounds crew, Superintendent Paul Galligan and Seth Britt do a great job. So been working a lot with Seth this week, getting the golf course ready and set up and everything set out there. So yeah, it's a big event. It's a 4-day event. We came up Friday afternoon, start marking the golf course and getting things set. So yeah, but one that we look forward to and are excited about, and are looking forward to a great finish here today.
Yeah, absolutely, Justin. And listen, 103rd version of this tournament. I know it was at the Bear for a long time, left for a minute, and it's back. And this, this is all due respect to the other courses, the Orchards and others that hosted this tournament before it came back here. To me, this seems like the absolute perfect place to host this tournament. I can't think of a better place.
It was built for a tournament. It's a great tournament venue. You can see right here on 18 what a stage. 18, great finishing hole today. Really a great finishing stretch. 16, 17, 18 are going to be 3 very difficult holes. 18 playing about 450 into the wind today. So, yeah, great atmosphere. But, yeah, this place is built for this tournament. And, yeah, third year back, and it's great being back. It's great staying right here at the resort. So we love it.
Obviously, Justin, it's been a crazy year. That's why it's so awesome this tournament is being held. A lot of things shut down because of COVID. But, I talked to Kevin Helm, the executive director of the Michigan section of the PGA, about this yesterday. The health of the game of golf seems off the charts. Do you see it slowing down any bit?
I don't right now, especially heading into this fall without football. I know every golf professional that we talk to all over the state has just been crazy busy, and I know everybody's looking forward to playing some golf this fall and hopefully picking right back up in the spring. But like you said, yeah, last March and April, we didn't know if we were going to be here today, didn't know if we were going to have this tournament. We had to obviously postpone the normal dates in June, and fortunately we were able to reschedule all the qualifiers. Worked a lot with Grand Traverse. They were able to get us rescheduled here for these dates here in August and September. So, boy, we're really happy that things have worked out the way they did, and especially with our new sponsor, Turtle Creek, this year, sticking on board with us and making this the biggest purse we've ever had for the Michigan Open, which is a big deal.
You have 115 bottles of cheddar. That's a lot of money. 115,000.
That's right.
Last one for you, my friend. I appreciate your time, and once again, the way you put this tournament together with all of your staff is top notch. I've covered PGA events, senior PGA events, Ryder Cups, U.S. Opens. I know it's not as big of those events, but you put it on the same way, and it's really great to watch. Talk about the future of this event. 103rd, Michigan Open this year. Obviously, this event means so much to so many. What about the future of this event and this going forward, the Michigan Open?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it's our third year back here. Certainly, at this point, we're focused on this year's event. We're focused on today, and we're focused on making this a great finish here. But it certainly would be, our hope, and we have a good relationship here, both with the sponsor and the resort and everything. So we certainly hope to continue that here at Grand Traverse.
Well, we look forward to it and keep up the great work, my friend. Appreciate all the time and the heck of a job you've done. Let's get a great finish here.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here.
All right. Great stuff. Justin Phillips, tournament director of the Michigan Open. Believe in the dream. And a great finish we did have as I'm back here live on the 18th green. I just can't get enough of this. Take a look at that. Finishing hole. And today it did come into play as far as Brett White needing a birdie or a par or even a bogey to win. He was 5 clear of the field from Alex Scott, but he got the job done, and what a victory for him. And then he goes to get to be on the back for a sister. That's pretty awesome. Great family. Got a chance to talk to his father throughout the week. What a proud father he is. What a good kid Brett is. Played at Eastern Michigan for his college golf. Played all 4 years there. And as a fellow EMU alum, very proud to see the Eagles fly, if you will, as we saw from our man, his cousin Eric Joseph mentioned a little earlier in the show. All right, let's take one final look, if we may, at the final leaderboard of the Michigan Open, which, of course, brought to you by the great folks at Turtle Creek. You see Brett White there, the Caledonia comeback kid, Alex Scott, who is Scott Hebert's student. You see Scott Hebert, a little struggle today, but he still finished okay, +2 for the tournament after a 74. But that is his student from his club, the Traverse City Golf and Country Club. Donnie Trosper, who I mentioned from Canton, Michigan, qualified for back-to-back PGA events earlier this year. The Rocket in that first tournament in Muirfield in those Monday qualifiers. Future super right for that kid in his early 20s. Chad Kerbel from Okemos finished tied for third as well at -4. As I mentioned, all that money's going to help these guys continue to travel along. Charles DeLong, the low amateur, at -3 after a 71. Today, former tournament champion from last year, Eric Lillebo. He tried to give it a go to get back, go back-to-back, but was +3 today. He finishes tied for fifth at -3. One of my favorite sports names, Winton Munch from Traverse City. He, along with Rich Safford and Jeffrey Kuzort and James Howley from Howell, Michigan, all finished -1 overall, tied for 8th. So there you have it from the beautiful Bear at Grand Traverse Resort. I want to thank all the great folks that make the task force possible, including our great sponsors. And it starts with our friends from Thomas McGee's, my good man Eric Olson. If you're downstate, or if you're from downstate and you're up here to see the tournament or on vacation, check them out at Eastern Market. No better place to watch MMA, boxing, or international soccer. They have it on all times of the day. If there's an early game, a late game, they will be playing it live. And, of course, our friends at Am Wager got a derby this weekend, horse racing having a renaissance. Free $10 instant bonus, no deposit needed. Just sign up, put in the promo code TASKFORCE when you sign up. And they'll also, if you want to throw some money in your account, horse racing is legal everywhere now, most of the states in this country. So all legal. They'll match your first deposit bonus up to 100 buckaroos. You give them 50, they'll match it for 50. Give them 80, give them match it for 80. So put in that promo code Task Force. Over 450 tracks around the country, and also daily cash rewards on top of playing the match bonus. So get involved. Horse racing rocks. All right, that's going to do it for me. As you can see, Brett White, the Caledonia kid, -12, 5 clear of the field, 103rd Michigan Open winner. Gets that $16,000 check. It's been an honor and a pleasure as always to cover this tournament. Big thanks to my man Jay and Jeff Lester, who came out with me a couple days ago. All the Michigan PGA people, Kevin Helm and Justin Phillips, Tom McGee, the director of golf here. They do such a great job helping us cover this tournament and have a lot of fun up here. And of course, I'm 2-1 against Tom McGee's. Not happy. He had to give me 9 strokes today for 4 holes, but I got the job done. I lost by 7. And actually, no, I'm sorry, I lost by 6. But I did shoot a 30, and then the target for me, the over-under, was 29. But we played for the tips, and it just shows you, for a duffer like me that's a 22 handicap, I never should be playing for the tips. Get a load of the blue tees. It's so much fun being up here as always, and look forward to being back here next year, many years in the future. Well, that's going to do it for all the great folks at the Task Force. Many more big shows to come in the coming weeks, and can't wait to be there for you. That's going to be a wrap from here at the Grand Traverse, the Bear. Congrats again to Brett White, 27 years old, recovered from a serious brain infection 3 years ago, was in the hospital 3 years ago this week. Now he calls himself Michigan Open champion. For all the great folks that bring you the Task Force, I'm Dan Leach saying so long, wash your hands, spread love, not hate, believe in the dream, and vote, vote, vote on November 3rd. For whoever it is, I don't care, just vote. Take care, believe in the dream. See you next time.